finally have reached that uncomfortable level, that awkward moment. Thank you so very much for that. I appreciate it a lot, because I can see it in most of your faces. I've never heard of this guy. I'll give it up, and I might want it back. We'll see how this goes. But thanks so much for coming out. It's terrific to be here. I hope I look all right. Let me tell you that first off, okay? I never know, because I'm colorblind. And I can't tell what I'm putting together. So tonight I went with the brown pants and a gold shirt. Because I know that for a black man like me, when you wear brown pants, just nail it. You seem like you're in a good mood and having a good time, and I'm glad of that. But it's a little different. It's different for me. I mean, you people, you're at a marvelous comedy show. Good for you. I'm at work. Ooh, that reminds me. I got to hang on just 1 second. All right. Now we can go to work. Because I'm at work right now, which is hard to remember with this job. That's why I punch in, because this job has virtually no parameters, really. I go where I want, do what I want, wear what I want, say whatever I want. I can't punch a guy. That's really about it. That is about it. And I'm not going to punch a guy, but I think I'd like to have the freedom to punch a guy at work. Not get in any trouble, like a hockey player. Doggone it, that guy is at work. He rips the shirt off a coworker, punches him in the face, and he gets to go sit down for 5 minutes. What? You throttle a guy and take an immediate break. I don't know why we don't all adopt that, but the league doesn't want him to do it. That's what they tell you. So they fine the guy, and they hit him heavy, a $50,000 fine. Well, the guy makes $12 million a year, okay? He doesn't give a flying crap about a measly... What if you could go back to work next week, punch somebody right in the face for $6? I know. It'd be the first thing. Morning, Phil. I don't think so. All right. It's a free joke. Etymology. Let's talk about that while we're all here. Etymology. That is a study of words. You know that. Entomology. That is a study of bugs. Yeah, and I don't know what you call it when you study words that bug you, but that's what I do. Pretty much throughout today. And I don't know, man, I don't know if this is true of other languages, but the English language, man, we've got a lot of jacked up, stupid words. They gotta go. Unbeknownst. You're gone. Unbeknownst. Nothing is ever beknownst. That's what bugs me about it. You hear people say it all the time. It was unbeknownst to me. I had no idea, but nobody ever calls them on it. I'm like, geez, dude. At what point did you know it? You had to know. We even knew something was going on. How could you not know? Extraordinary. Out. Extraordinary. More ordinary. Who wants that? You are extraordinary. Can I tell you that, man? You are ordinary plus. Extravaganza. So long. More vaganza. What am I supposed to do with all this vaganza I got laying about? Now I've got extravaganza. Deterred. Don't say it ever again. I read that the other day. He was going to go downtown, but he was deterred. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Oh, my gosh. I have to go downtown. I wonder what that deterring process is all about. It sounds awful. Sometimes it's a single word like that bugs me, and then sometimes it's a whole string of words. I don't even understand how they ever came together, to tell you the truth. Dead in the water. Why is that different from just dead? Did you hear what happened to Joe? He died. Oh, gosh, no. Was he wet? It'd be horrible if he was wet. It goes without saying, and not to mention, should just be followed by silence. But they're not. Every time somebody says not to mention, they just go right on mentioning something. It was the least I could do. Why would you say that ever? It was the least. That's what you chose to do. The least. Every time somebody says that to me, all I hear is, well, I really wanted to do nothing, but I couldn't get away with it. So I pushed myself, and I did the minimally acceptable amount. There's dozens of them. It goes on and on and on and on. By all means. You ever been hit with that one? Ugh, it's a favorite of a friend of mine. He comes over the other day and I said, can I get you some water? And he said, sure, by all means. I was like, oh, God, wait a minute. You want me to get you water? By all means. You want it from a hose? Huh? You want it from a squirt gun? You want me to hand scoop it out of the aquarium? How do you want this water? Let me know when you've had enough. Many, many meanings to go. I just think we talk before we're actually thinking about what we're saying. I think that's what I was walking around today and I heard a guy go, I have my watch on, feel kind of naked. Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. No, if I came up here kind of naked but had my watch on, yeah, we'd all feel it. Oh, you're telling me I'm nude. I had no idea because I'm wearing my watch and it feels like I'm completely clothed. Blabbity, blabbity, blabbity. That's why I envy the chicken. Yeah, the chicken. Are you kidding me? One noise, your whole life. Worldwide, just buck, 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 buck. And the other chickens know what he's saying. That's what gets me like, carry on a chicken conversation. I got to thinking about chicken stand-up comedy. Some bird come up here for a whole room full of birds. Just buck, 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 buck. And the whole chicken crowd. That's the sort of stuff you think about when you work an hour a day. A lot of free time on my hands. Sometimes my head gets out front and I have to catch up. This happened to me recently. I had to join a cruise ship because I work on ships from time to time. So I had to join a cruise ship down in Costa Rica. So I got to fly to Costa Rica. I fly from Denver to Costa Rica. When I got on the plane in Denver, a fly flew into the plane. And when I got off the plane in Costa Rica, the fly flew out. I started to think to myself, I wonder if that fly has any idea what in the world just happened. Then I started to think, what if he knew? Holy smokes! What if nature is so in tune? What if that fly said to himself, man, I would love to go to Costa Rica. But I could never fly down there. It would kill me. But if I flew, I don't know how to greet people, not anymore. For the longest time, we shook hands. That was adequate. Then we started fiving one another. We arm bashed for a little while. We're fisting one another now. That's awkward. I don't know what to do anymore, man. I'm trying to stay one step ahead. I kick people in the shin now. That's what I do. Yeah. Nice to see you and everything, but stay legs like the way you're not. But it goes quick, man. I'm telling you, it goes fast this time. I'm a middle-aged man suddenly, and I mean suddenly. It is a jolt. Yeah, that's how it hits you, just like that. Oh my gosh, I think I peed a little. That's how you know. Sound guy's got to change his pants too. It's pretty good. Because I'm telling you, you just age so gradually that you don't even realize it's happening, and then one day, everything just hits you all at once. Feels like it happened overnight, too. Feels like I went to bed, young man, full head of hair, woke up, a bald man with a coin purse. I don't know when I got it, but I love it. It is the handiest thing. It keeps my front pocket quiet, keeps all my change in one little place. Except now I'm that guy at the front of the line going 38 cents. Yeah, I got it exactly. Let me count it out. I got it. You can't stop it. Try if you'd like, man. Try it. No can do. You're going to get old. You're going to do old guy stuff. The other day, inexplicably, just started picking my ear with a key. It felt great. I lost my vision for a half a minute. Like, this is magnificent. I'm keeping old man hours now. That's horrible. 8 o'clock at night. 4:30 in the morning. All right, let's go do something. Yeah, I could read the paper, but it won't be here for 2 more hours. But I I'm not going to get old quietly. No, sir. I got a plan, baby. I'm going to stay young and hip. That's right. I got a good plan, man. I got a tattoo. Foolproof part of the plan. Let me tell you about it. It's a line across my belly, and if my pants ever go above it, my wife is to shoot me. That's my big plan. Get him down! All right. I'm actually looking forward to the day when I can get my coin purse like that. I'll have the fastest money back. I got it right there. Give me my check. Same day. But it is funny. It's funny about getting older, though. Things that you notice and surprise you, tripped up. I didn't think about these things when I was a kid. Man, when I was a kid, I couldn't give a crap about fiber. Now I can't give a crap without it. Isn't it funny? Circles back around, and I get you. I don't mind getting older, I guess, but I guess, this is the thing. Aren't you just, I've been up here for a little bit now, and you've seen it, and you've watched it. Aren't you just a little disappointed that this is how I turned out? Aren't you just a little? Don't you get the feeling that God wasn't really paying attention that day? He was building me, and then he went, I love this song. Man, this is... Great big muscly man's what I wish I was, but I'm not going to get big and muscly. I'm done growing. And I can't lift weights because they're so doggone heavy. And I don't know about the gym anyway. How do you know what to do? Stupid machines, little pictures, they don't tell you. This machine will make my calves red. All right, 15 of you have been in the gym, all right? I know. I don't know what to do. That's the whole thing. I was at the gym one time. There's one machine, you put your hands on the side of it, stabilize yourself. Then you work this pedal down at the bottom over and over again with your feet, something for the back of the leg, I guess. I don't know, but I'm going at it for 15 minutes. I am soaking wet, and finally the guy behind me is like, dude, are you going to take a drink or what? Listen, I was at a drinking fountain, you understand? It wasn't a machine. That's enough of the free humor. Bigger, tough. Wish I was tough. Crazy, gritty, tough. Like a Navy SEAL. Those guys are fantastic, man. They come up out of the swamp. They're dressed like a Jeep. You see them? They kill their own food, sew their own arm back on. I can't even go out and get the paper barefoot. Ow! I have very sensitive skin. In fact, my skin is so sensitive that I have to be careful what I say about it. Bigger, tougher. Brave. I wish I was brave. I'd face danger. But I'm not brave, not at all. And I don't like fear, not one bit. But some people do. Some people like fear. They enjoy it. Yeah, they seek it out. They go to amusement parks. Amusement. What is amusing about butt-clenching terror? Nothing. But I go to all of those parks, and I ride every ride because my wife really likes them, and I don't want her to have to ride the rides alone, and it's a whole lot easier than waiting there with a purse. That's its own brand of horrifying. Hey, was it scary like I thought? Bigger, tougher, braver. Wish I was more handsome. Wow. Oh, man, that hurt a little bit right there. I gotta be honest with you. That was like reading a giant collective thought bubble. Yeah, we wish you were more handsome too. Yeah. Where's he going with this? I wish I was ridiculously handsome, just for one day, just to see what that feels like, so some guys were lucky, man. Some guys were born with make love to me good looks. I was not born with make love to me good looks. I was born with ask him. Maybe he knows where it is. Good looks. That's what I got. Very different. I don't know what it is, but something about the way this whole thing came together makes you think that I know where the nearest Kohl's is. Oh, boy, to be handsome like that. Those guys, everything they do, smooth, cool. Everything. They grow just the right amount of stubble. They sweat sexy somehow. They can wear shoes and no socks. Jealous! Oh, man, I'd love to be able to wear shoes and no socks. I can't do it, though, boy. My feet make their own gravy. It's not right. I have to wear socks. Bigger, tougher, braver, handsome, smarter. That'd be handy. Because I am not smart, doggone it. I can't do the simplest things. I can't spell. Ugh, I'm a horrible speller. Man, I hate that. You ever spell a word so poorly on a computer that the spell checker doesn't know what you're after? Is that what happened? I feel so stupid. I get this image in my head of a tiny guy in a machine just having a fit. What is he doing out there? I know every single word, and I have no suggestions. He calls over the lady from the thesaurus. Mary, what do you think? I do not know. Hey, boy. Wow, maybe he's sitting on the keyboard and doesn't know it. But it is quick, though. It's flying by. Everything's flying by. I got an anniversary coming up, which I'm looking forward to. I got to get my wife something good. Oh, hey, you want to go in on something? We can do that. This is from me and 3 women from Utah. There you go. Yeah. I took her bungee jumping last year. That's what she really wanted to do. Bungee jumping and... Anybody done it? Anybody done bungee jumping? Have you done it? Really? Good for you. Good for you. You're brave. Good for you. How far did you bunge? You don't even know? I think that'd be the first thing I'd find out. Yeah. How far to the ground? Mm-hmm. And how far is the rope? Okay. Yeah, I'd have just checked into it a little bit more, I think. But well, good for you. What did you jump off of? What was it? Oh, T-Tower. Yeah, that sounds like they've got all their insurance paperwork up to date. Minimalist space. Were you afraid when you did it? Yeah, good for you. That's brains. That's what that's called. We went from a hot air balloon. You ever hear of anything like that? Yeah, well, here's what's going to happen. We're going to go up in the mountains. Great day. We're going to go up in the mountains, up in the air in a hot air balloon, 250 feet. She's going to bungee from the balloon 220 feet. We get in the basket. On the way up, this guy leans over to me and said, listen, sometimes people are afraid to go. She don't go on a count of 3. You think you can push her? Yes? Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my wife and everything, but there isn't a married guy in this room that wouldn't just like to one time. Oh, it is therapeutic. Everything comes out. I pushed her too. I couldn't help it. Go have a good time. I love you. I don't mean to be like that, and don't get me wrong, man. I love my wife. I'm crazy about that woman, but I just get so aggravated at her sometimes. We argue. Jeez almighty, we argue over the stupidest, littlest, teeniest, tiniest, couldn't possibly matter. I can't load a dishwasher wrong. It's not like I'm taping the dishes to the outside of the machine and standing there like a little. It's the first dish. Just move it around until you're happy. But that's what you fight about. The big stuff you lean on each other, and it's really, really great. But the little. We had an argument one time, half an hour, whether or not a dolphin is a fish. 30 minutes, whether or not a dolphin. I mean, I know that a dolphin's not a fish. Now. Would you at least admit that it lives a fish lifestyle? Got in an argument in the car. Oh, man, that is the worst place to have an argument. You're stuck. Big argument about my driving, you know, and she's got a little room to gripe. I'll give her that, because I'm a boob in the car. I don't know, you ever been driving around and can't see an address or something that you're looking for? So you turn the radio down, like that'll help? Oh, I can't see anything with this music in my eye. And this clear piece of glass has got to go. How old is my car? Seriously, I know. That's right, yeah, you bet. We went for a relaxing drive in the mountains not too long ago, and as we're headed up into the mountains, there's this big sign on the side of the road just flashing, scared to watch for falling rock. And I did that, and hit a guy on a bike. Oh, that was awful. I was like, all right, we're in the rock zone. Everybody keep a sharp eye. What the heck was that? Oh. All right, everybody listen up. When the police get here, that guy was hit by a rock. We saw it. So I don't know whether I'm a good driver or a bad driver, but I do know that one steering wheel means one driver, okay? Shush, shush. Not to hear my wife tell it. You know, Phil, even a fighter pilot has a wingman. Well, yeah, but I don't think he warns the pilot by screaming out. Well, I get nervous. I don't know what to say. Well, how about car? I don't even understand why she gets so nervous. This is a woman that has jumped from a perfectly good airplane strapped to a little backpack full of nylon. She didn't think a thing of that. But a car in a parking lot backs up slowly towards our car. Man, she does some things like that just aggravate the death out of me, and then she does some things that aggravate me, but I love her because of them. I can't figure that out. That's love's little twist. It's like biting a hangnail over and over again, even though you know it hurts. Ow. Ow. And now it's bleeding, all right? Mm-hmm. She's got the bedroom clock set 20 minutes fast so that we can get an extra 20 minutes of sleep. Yeah. Figure that out now. Every day, wake up 20 minutes early just to find out it's not that late yet. So, she has her own ridiculous rationale, too. No. Now we can go back to sleep. I was sleeping. I didn't need to wake up to do it. I have no idea what time it is in my house. We have 12 clocks, none set on the proper time. You can be on one side of my house, 5 after 1. Toward the middle, it's 1:25. Close to the other side is 10 to 2. You're like, for heaven's sakes, how big is this house? I was just in the bathroom a half an hour from now. How is that possible? Work day's almost over. You guys really have been terrific. I really appreciate it coming out. This is the funnest part of my day. It's hard to be gone so much. I miss my wife quite a lot. Hard to be gone. I called her today, though. Talked to her on the phone for a little bit. Told her that I loved her. Because she won't hang up the phone unless I do. Which is fine, man. If you love somebody, for heaven's sakes, tell them. Tell them all the time. Why keep it in? But it's crafty over the phone because then you become so conditioned, it doesn't matter who you're talking to. Yeah, I'd like a large pepperoni. 30 minutes? Fantastic. I love you. You feel like an idiot, but you get a pizza in 5 minutes. Pepperoni's in a heart shape. New Facebook friend. It's wonderful. But I do love that lady, doggone it. And you want to show them, man. You want to show them that you love them and you cherish, you know. But I flub it up somewhere along the way. You know, I goof it up. Here's what happened recently. I take my wife out to dinner. We go to this fancy restaurant. It's packed. We have to wait for a table. So we're in the bar having a drink. And I got to go to the bathroom. So I get up. I go to the bathroom. I come back. There's some guy hitting on my wife now. I'm like, dude, she's with me. But he's not buying it. So I spit on her. And you guys have been phenomenal